My best friend's father told me how he used to clean his nails at the bus stop with a penknife to show the teddy boys that he was not afraid. First, I didn't believe him. No, I couldn't believe he was telling me this story. As a young man from Jamaica with a tenacious spirit, in the waveforms of his voice, he had this grit, a voice I hardly heard because he was just the stoic presence who had raised his chin a few degrees to greet you when you came in. Only the sound of the races and the cricket would chime from the front room. Our friend's mum would sit in the kitchen, 5 foster children bumping into each other on a small patch of lino, playing in the comfort of her steady gaze, laughing with nutmeg on their breath. Bubbles of Caribbean allspice bun and cheese and milk would be in the bellies of their memories. They grew up on the same food that rooted us back to the misty hills, turtle-backed, echoing with the revolt of a slave crime, reverberating with plots and schemes to bring freedom back into the spine bent with field work, strengthened by determined ancestral determination to want war for their descendants. Our best friend's parents are cornerstones to a silent rebellion hidden, and though they spoke little, their words were choice and succulent with their emotions that they tucked away in grips under the bed and in the attic, shipped back in barrels and letters that told white lies so that ones who couldn't afford to come or who thought they were just plain crazy for coming held a candle up signifying louder than Anansi or Eshu at the crossroads of legacy creation. In the past, we watched the locals struggle with our arrival. Oh, so you're here then, not here. I see you right through you. You change our stay the same. You bring sunshine in our dark humour. We don't want to claim the status of the underdog of class, filling our lungs. We like it that way, labouring every grey day to be better than someone. Someone. It's not good to stay in a white man's country too long, Mutabaruka chanted. But you can't condemn those who did, I say. You can't condemn those who chose to stay. Those who knew, who saw one way in and no way out. Those who we lose to the thorns and spikes of mental unwellness. Those who lost children to the exclusion to prison pipeline, like Loki and Bartleby, craving the love of a culture. There are colonial scripts we are meant to remember, to forget. There are song sheets in our DNA that we can only activate when we give them permission with the song of our voice. When we can smell our own fear within us, we can call bullshit, telling us to simmer down in the guise of humility. When we call our slave names landmarks and not destinations. When our education begins with the context of our reality in the landscape of now. How patois is not a stick to beat us with, but an essential roadmap, thick with the bloodline of Africa, unromanticized but as pragmatic as a compass on the ocean of possibility. There is a secret we do not know we hold, as close as we have been to the brain of this beast. The key to dismantle his master's house begins in the heart of self-worth, protecting childhood as a revolution every day, with the same nutmeg on their breath, built on the bones of love of the matriarch.